What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter. I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
He's Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his pedo. He's kind of retardito. He's Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom Podcast starts now.
What's up? What's going on, you guys? Welcome, Rock Bottom Podcast with Ray DeVito. How are you guys? What's going on out there? Shout out to Silk City Hot Sauce, silkcityhotsauce.com. Pain in the brain hot sauce. Put in Rock B, save 15% on everything. Who we got in here? Leo Gunn. He's got problems with his feet. Yes, that's my intro. Thank you, El Horrible, aka B Dabbler, for doing that. Ray Lives. Thank you, Tyranny. Yeah, it was a big day of podcasting yesterday. A lot of podcasting. Felt Malloy raised greater than Schuler. You're not allowed to put that up. You're gonna get the show shut down. We can't put that one up. No libido. Yeah, I did not sign off on any of the lyrics of that song. But anyways, yeah, hopefully Bob Levy, he's recovering from his surgery. So, all right, is that a Smashing Pumpkins? No, it is not. This is from one of my sponsors, Long Island City Cleaners on Steinway. Lick, L-I-C-K, Long Island City Cleaners with a K. All they do is give me 50% off the clothes if I wear them on a podcast and mention when I do wear. But yes, they're on Steinway, and I don't think go in there and tell them you're a Rock Bottom fan and see if they hook you up. And they're like, oh, who's that? The old guy that comes in and buys clothes from us every once in a while. That guy. Husey, Ray, you piece of shit. Thank you, Husey. I hope you're doing well over there in Ireland. All right, I got Tracie Carnazzo with me today, and I got Matt Maran. I'm going to bring them both in here. Matt Maran, very funny comedian, runs comedy roast battle in New York City. Comedy Fight Club. What are we calling it now?
My show's Comedy Fight Club. There's
Comedy Fight Club.
Yeah. Yep.
And his podcast, not Locker Room Talk anymore. What's it now?
The Buff Boys.
The Buff Boys, man.
Yeah.
They got rid of that weakling, Bobby Freehand. They kicked him to the curb. They're like, you get out of here. He
wasn't buff enough. Me and Joe Gorman are too buff for him.
Yeah, like, get out of here. And then he's a friend of the show, Bobby Freehand. He's been on this show. He's a funny comic. And then the lovely Tracie Carnazzo. How are you? Funny
so
comedian.
Good. I'm so good. I'm so excited. Your intro song is wonderful.
It is wonderful, is it not?
Is it new?
Yes, it's new.
It is so good.
It is. I think it was a little mean. I think it was a little mean to me.
Who did it? Who did it for you?
It was. No, I do know. It was B Dabbler, who also goes by the name El Horrible.
Okay.
Also has a character named Tukey, who's a puppet.
Oh, okay.
Who came to life. He's blowing up on the internet. He's doing way better than
we are.
I am by a wide mile. And he came to life because when I was a kid, apparently I had no friends, according to the origin of Tukey.
According to your past.
Yeah.
According to all the people who you grew up with.
Yeah.
According to your friends and family.
Yeah. So according to my family, they would have. If they were friends, I wouldn't have been alone. So according to my family, no kids would play with me. So they bought me a puppet, and then I don't know. I would use the puppet to jerk off in or something.
Oh.
And
I thought they would just tie a pork chop around your neck so the dog would play with you.
No, my dad shot. We had 2 dogs when I was kids, Tracie. My dad shot both of them.
Did you eat them?
No,
Why
One,
did
I
you shoot him?
Why'd your dad shoot them? Did he catch him with you in a jar of peanut butter?
Yeah,
no,
why did your dad shoot them? For sport?
the one no, the one I think had rabies. No, he told us he gave him to a farm. He said this magical
Yeah.
farm that takes dogs.
Yeah, the dead farm, the dead dog.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then but my dad was into guns, and when he was a kid, his dad shot his dog. The dog wasn't allowed in the house, and I guess my uncle brought the dog in the house. So my grandfather took out the gun in the house and shot the dog.
So your grandfather shot one, your father shot the other.
No, my grandfather shot my dad's dog when he was a kid. So
so
my dad shot 2 dogs.
this is generational dog trauma.
Yeah, so
It's
I
a DeVito family tradition.
Yeah, so I have to shoot 3 dogs.
Yeah, but you have to have kids.
Yeah, that's true. If I don't have kids, I can't shoot dogs.
Yeah.
So I plan on shooting any dogs. I don't want to.
I hope you blow loads in some girls soon because we need to see what you could do, and you need to carry on the family tradition.
Yeah, but apparently that's what Tukey is. Tukey's apparently came to life because my cum was inside the puppet, and
Oh, that's like Toy Story.
yeah, it's a very
Isn't that what happened in Toy Story?
Sid came in Woody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that why he's called Woody? Sorry, guys.
That's not really what happened with Toy, is it? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
100%.
Yes, it is. Matt, tell him.
100%.
No,
Yes,
What do you
it
think
is.
what do you think to infinity and beyond really means, Ray?
Yeah.
I want to say I saw the first. I want to say I saw the first.
Well,
Toy
obviously you
Story.
missed a really important part.
Yeah, I missed. But isn't that like part of the thing? Like the kid just becomes too old for the toys.
Yeah, because he's blowing big loads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's discovered he's
Yeah.
got his own toy that's attached to him, like we all do.
Mm-hmm.
Even girls have
He's
toys.
like, I have my own Woody.
I should write a book for young ladies called "Even Girls Have Toys."
You shouldn't write anything for young ladies. You shouldn't do anything with young ladies
Yeah.
at all. You should stay away from young ladies, just like the restraining order says.
Ouch, Tracy! Come on, why you got to?
I listened to the song.
Jesus!
I
come
listened
on,
to the
Tracy.
intro song, right?
Tracy's got how many success? Vanderpump Rules is the new one.
Yeah, so pumped. A Vanderpump Rules podcast.
Vanderpump Rules. 10 seasons.
Yeah, I know. We're
Man,
only on season 2 right now, and then we're going to be covering Jersey Shore as well.
They're
Jersey
back
Shore is still
again.
going on, or are you?
No,
going
we're gonna.
back to
It is
rewatch?
still going on, but we're gonna
Really?
we're gonna be starting season 1. So we're just like covering. So this is just for bonus stuff on Patreon. My real podcasts that are open to the public are 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, and Catfish Trash Talk. And then on Patreon, we just kind of throw some bonus in.
We should just call my podcast Trash Talk because that's all I do is just trash. That's it. But
Yeah, you should definitely call your podcast exactly what mine is called.
I'm going to start a podcast.
No,
called
you should call your podcast the Buff Boys. Now that I think about it.
Buff Boys Trash. That's what I'm going to do. I will. But yeah, the Vanderpumps. I didn't realize that's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and there's only one
Yeah.
Vanderpump.
So it's
There's only one-
Lisa. It's Lisa Vanderpump. She has a restaurant called Sir, and it's about the staff at Sir.
Oh, all right. Did you ever go to eat there? You got to go eat there now.
No, I don't.
You know,
I've never gone there. I don't care. I don't care.
Do you go to every place that you watch a TV show take place, Ray?
No, I mean she has a whole show devoted to it.
Yeah, I know, but what do you think? I mean, do I go to, I don't know, these teen mom houses? I mean, no one cares.
People have
That's
sports
Oh,
podcasts.
that'd
They
be-
don't go to every single sports stadium.
They should.
They should. That would be fun, actually.
You don't think it'd be fun for your fans to see you fucking interacting with the actual Vanderpumps?
I
that
don't
went
like
there?
interacting with the actual cast of the shows that I cover because it's just like it kind of like breaks the wall. It's not great for me. I mean, I am friends with some of the teen moms, but like other than that, like I kind of stay out of this weird cast world.
Do you when you're reviewing and talking about the people? Do you feel like it would make you less honest?
It
if you
does.
actually
It
knew
does
them?
because
Yeah.
like I said, I'm friends with like some of the teen moms and I'm like, hey, sorry about like I said something very terrible about you.
Yeah,
And they're
that's
like,
the thing with like sportscasters when they're like on TV and they have to critique different athletes and they're also
Right.
friends with them. Yeah, that can be a conflict.
Yeah,
of interest.
I try to stay out of it. I try to stay like real because I mean these are also like F-list celebrities, so they're like very easy to interact with, and
Yeah.
a lot of them will like contact us and try to interact with us, and it's like no.
Yeah. They're trying to get on your good side so they don't get shit on as much.
Exactly. And I don't
Yeah.
want, it's like, no, I'm going to say terrible things about you. So.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk to me. Trust me.
It's kind of like this, the Dabbleverse that I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, just like that, right?
It's exactly like it.
No, then I am an F-list celebrity. I'm definitely an F-list. What's lower than an F-list? I'm definitely below
You're like
that.
Z.
I'm a Z.
You're my celebrity, right?
Thank you. Husey, raise a massive count with the zero.
With the O.
Oh.
Cunt with an O.
Oh, I hear you. He's calling me. Yeah, he comes on and says horrible things. Hughes. He's got a potty mouth. He's a nice guy otherwise when he's not cursing me out. Leo Gunn. Ray, you got spanked pretty good on MLC yesterday. I'll bet your hiney is almost as sore as it was when you slept over the chloroform investor's house last summer. Yeah, that was definitely like a weird. I'll address that at a later time, Leo Gunn. Why do it on the air?
Someone else is bringing up your bad day yesterday.
Jimmy I. Ray, admit it, you had a bad day yesterday, trolled, abused on BS. Then MLC tried to tell you that, but you were oblivious. Matt, can you make him a man? Yeah,
I'm not a miracle worker.
Yeah. A lot of Jesus. Oh, man. Franklin Scheckler. Ray, tell her to stop doing the things she enjoys and tell her to do the things that she doesn't enjoy, just like you did with April. Oh,
who's April?
Do you remember April Bruckner, comic in New York City?
No.
That name sounds familiar.
She has puppets. She's a ventriloquist.
No. You're really into puppets.
Yeah, there's a lot of puppets in this thing. But she's like really into puppets, and she was bringing her puppets on dates. And I was saying maybe she doesn't need to bring her puppets on dates. And she looked at me like she was upset. She's like, but I like my puppets. And it was like, all right, bring your puppets on date. What do I know?
I think she should bring her puppets because she should let them know exactly who she is up front.
She'll bring her puppets. I'll wear no sleeves. We're open from the beginning.
But you're right, because it's like, imagine some girl went on a date with you. You had like a long sleeve shirt on.
I usually do first dates with long
yeah, and then
sleeves. Yeah.
5 dates in, you're still wearing long sleeves. It's like, that's not who you are. You're being very like dishonest with them.
It wouldn't be 5 dates in. First date, second, maybe third. That's when I start to reveal. During the first date, I will make some sort of joke that's a little bit like my sense of humor to see the reaction on the first date and kind of gauge where they are there. Right. And then by second or third, I'll make jokes about how I never wear sleeves. And we'll see by second or third date. But I'm not getting to the 5th date and still wearing sleeves.
Sure. Are you taking them to like a water park on the 3rd date?
No, something like water park is a little bit too fancy. We got to hit like a Red Lobster or Applebee's
with no sleeves.
With no sleeves?
Yeah.
Now, do you do it slowly? Like one day you show up with like just like one sleeve missing. You still got one sleeve
you do
on?
Short sleeve, long sleeves, then short sleeves.
3/4.
Then you build your way up.
And
then one sleeve on, one sleeve off.
And then you show up like what was that Borat character where he has the onesie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the real me.
Yeah, what's up with your hoodie, Ray? This is beautiful.
It is nice. And I just spilled coffee on it. So just like that, I got to fucking wash it as soon as I'm done with this. Yeah, mother effer. But yeah, it is cool. Long Island City Cleaners on Steinway, Tracie.
You love them?
With a K. So I have shirts that say Lick on them because the name of the company is Lick, which
Long
is a
Island
little...
City Cleaners? Do they sponsor you?
Yeah, I get 50% off.
Nice.
Because I showed them a picture of me wearing their stuff on stage and they're letting a podcast. So I get 50% off now.
Do you get a coupon code to share with your fans?
No, I just
ask
say
them for one.
They just know me. It's Ray.
Wow.
They don't have a lot of business. They don't have a lot of ins and outs.
Do you think that they think that they're doing some kind of like community service by giving you 50% off?
I don't know, but it just spilled coffee on this. Coffee comes out pretty easy, right?
Coffee is known for not coming out easy. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you know, coffee, wine, blood, ink. Very easy.
Mother effer. Of course I spilled wine or fucking...
It's fine. When you get out of this podcast in 4 hours, just rinse it off with some cold water, not hot water.
Cold water, not hot water. And...
Yeah. Oh, now he's going to do it. Okay, well, Matt, me and you are going to take over. OxyClean. Oh, that's good. Do you just keep that right there?
I do. And now I got to use it. Now I have a reason to use it.
How was last night, Ray? I heard it was good.
last night talking about my podcast.
Was it your? What happened the other day? You
I
were
was.
on.
I did not.
Weren't
do
you
a
on
podcast.
Kevin's podcast?
I was on 3 podcasts yesterday. Yes. A lot of
How'd it go?
turmoil. There are a lot of people fighting. And I'm in the middle of it. I'm on 2 podcasts, and the 2 podcasts don't like each other, and I'm like the
Ooh.
child of divorce.
Right.
And I want to and I don't know.
Because you want
man.
Christmas at everyone's house.
Yeah, I want everyone to get along, and I don't think
Right.
I don't know if that's going to be the answer. I don't know. It was definitely, yeah. I had a lot of people chiming in, a lot of people giving me like some people that care about me. I do have some friends, but yeah.
Who's fighting with who?
It's this network that I'm on, and Kevin. They're in a fight.
Okay.
They're in a fight, and it's.
What are they fighting about?
Podcasts.
Podcast fighting?
So what? All right, so they're all fighting, but why did Ray have a bad day?
Why'd you have a bad day, Ray?
Oh, I got it from both.
I literally
sides.
don't know.
I don't know either. I
not
got
even
it from
If
both
I have to
sides.
make you, if I have to make you a man, I need to see what I'm working with first, Ray.
Well, at first I was on the BS show in the morning, which I wanted to go on. There's
Who's
some
that?
morning show here. It's on
Who
the
does
Shuli
that?
Network. Shuli, Bob Levy, and Mike Morse,
Okay.
and Anthony Zenhauser does it with them now, I believe. And they started off the show. I knew it was a mock poll, but they were
Right.
saying, should we let Ray go from the network or should we keep him? So it was like a thing. And then like a lot of people in the chat were like, oh, he should go, fire him.
Did you get
I knew
scared?
it's just no, I knew it was a bit, but at the same time, they're saying it makes me look bad. That's what my fans are saying. It makes me look bad that I'm allowed to be put in that position to be mocked, that I'm allowed to be
Right.
that.
But
Now, when
isn't
I
that
went
your
on
thing,
the
though?
no, I don't want to. I want to be taken serious, Tracy.
I don't know
like
if
you did
The
for.
intro song for your show has you saying I have a bad hairline and the voiceover's calling you retardito. I think it's your thing.
And a pedophile, but you're not. It says that you're not a. It specifically says you're not a pedophile, and it's like, oh well,
There
that's
you go. There you go.
something
That's,
that I guess you have to tell people right up front.
That's not what you tell people. You point out your top
No, I tell
qualities.
people you are.
Maybe you are a pedophile if that's what something.
I put it. That's the first thing I put in my Tinder bio to let everyone know.
You're like, I'm not a pedo.
But yeah, so I just got it from both sides, and then Kevin gave me shit. So yeah, just
Are your fans supportive of you, Ray?
yeah. A lot of people reached out to me. Thank you. Here's one, Franklin Scheckler, who's a fan of it. What does he say? Ray told April. This is back to April, the ventriloquist. Whose
Right.
dream was to be a ventriloquist, to give up her puppets because that was for ugly people and she should tell jokes. I might have said that.
That's pretty
I
funny.
Well, you're like, I just told her not to bring him on dates, and now it's like you actually told her she's ugly. Like,
Wow.
David Skywalker, remember, now do poll. Should Ray quit the Shuli Network since they don't respect him? He makes less money here and they consider him the next Stuttering John. They're fighting for me. So like I'm in a weird spot. I got fans that want to stick up for me. I have to meet with my team of representatives and Beloved Chatter.
Who's your team?
Beloved Chatter's my team.
Oh, okay.
Beloved Chatter's my team. Ray's only sponsor makes him buy merch. Hack. All right, this is that is true. They're my sponsor and they make me buy shirts. Chris Mack, member for saying, hey Ray, I heard a good one today. I'm not anti-Semitic. I just subscribe to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that theory. Please.
critical Semite theory. I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
I can say. You can say that too, Ray. It's not that.
Yeah. P.S. The
Didn't
chicks
say-
was
You
didn't-
cool.
couldn't sound it out though.
Can you not say it like you physically can't read it, or you think you're not allowed to say it?
I don't know. No, I had a stream demonetized because I brought up Palestine and Israel.
Yeah,
Is that
I
the
mean,
one
I
that
don't
we
think you're the spokesperson for that.
Also,
Yeah,
what did
yeah.
you say? What did you say about Palestine?
Yeah,
Israel
it
that
depends
got
on what you said.
demonetized?
I was saying I wanted to know who had the best soccer team. Then that's where I wanted to see where I go from there.
That's not a bad reason to
Yeah.
pick a. That's not a bad way to pick a side.
I live in Queens, where it's all about how your country is at soccer.
Yeah.
and that determines Flex 316 fighting LOL for your 401k, Ray. Thank you, Flex 316. Vape and Dago coming in hot. Vape and Dago, give Shulius 50 and I will match your weekly 50 he pays you. Thank you, Vape and Dago. Vape and Dago. He's I wanted to hang out with Vape and Dago, but he was in Denver when I was near him. But I'm all right. Back to let's talk about the guest. Enough about my day. My day and my no reason to cry over spilt coffee on my sponsor's sweatshirt. This is why you don't wear sleeves. You can't fuck up anything you wear.
I spill coffee on my arms all the time. Never have an issue.
Never.
Right
Yeah.
off.
Comes fucking right off. What's been going on in your world? Let's start with you, Tracie. What's up?
I mean, what do you want me to tell you about, Ray?
I'm
having a live podcast in New York City during the New York Comedy Festival. If anyone,
hell yeah, where's your podcast at?
My live podcast is going to be it's going to be Trash Talk Live. It's going to be all of my podcasts combined with my co-host Noelle Winters Herzog, and it's going to be a Caveat on the Lower East Side, November 11th at 4 p.m. If anyone wants to come and say hey, have some fun.
What are you going to review? All the shows?
We're gonna touch on a few of a little bit of each show, and we're gonna talk some shit, talk some trash.
Someone says I remind them of a Victor on the Real Housewives. Is that like?
I don't watch Real Housewives.
Oh, you don't do that one? That one's
no.
too...
I do 90 Day Fiance. I do Teen Mom. I do Catfish, Vanderpump Rules, and now we're gonna do Jersey Shore.
Did you ever watch Total Divas?
I wasn't into it. My co-host was very, very into it.
That was I didn't really follow it much. And even at the time I wasn't watching a lot of wrestling, but I just used to wrestle and like know a lot about it. So during that time, more women were reaching out to me about wrestling than any other time in my life, just because there was a show about wrestling on E. That's how I found out about the show. Was the amount of women reaching out to me asking me about women's wrestling and John Cena and everything. I was like, since when do you care about any of this?
Right.
Who was the big stars of that? Would I know any of the wrestlers?
The Bella Twins were the two female wrestlers that were the main characters on it. They ended up having their own spinoff. And at the time, one of them was dating John Cena and one was dating Bryan Danielson.
Okay, that'll do it.
So the two of them were on the show a lot. And they had some of the other like women's wrestlers kind of throughout the show also.
I heard this, Matt. You could fill me in on this because you know wrestling. So, Tracie, when Matt and I were kids, I don't think you watched wrestling.
I did watch wrestling because I have an older brother. Yeah.
There you go.
You did. So you will know this. Remember, like, Cindy Lauper? Cindy Lauper was involved and everything?
I don't know if I remember that. I used to watch WWF.
Yeah, WWF.
It was probably a little before our time, Tracie. This was like the first WrestleMania back.
Yeah,
like
I mean, I'm only 31 years old, so it's very different. But
yeah, it was before my time. Also, this is like 1985, first WrestleMania. They had a bunch of celebrities, and Cindy
I wasn't
Lauper,
born until 92, right?
Yeah, Cindy Lauper was brought in for that. It's like 5 to 8 years before we were born.
Oh, all right. Well, anyways, you know the story though, Matt. So there's this lady that was in charge of all the female wrestlers. She was a wrestler. And I look back at it, it kind of makes sense because she's this old, fat, disgusting lady called the Fabulous Moolah. And she was like the champion, the women's champion. But then it turned out later in the Beyond the Ring,
the dark side of the ring.
The dark side of the ring.
Yeah.
It turns out she was pimping out all the other female wrestlers. Yeah. Like she was like in charge of some reason. She was in charge of all the female wrestlers, which makes no sense. I don't get.
She was like the person back in the old days when wrestling was very regional, before national television. Even it was all like regional territories, and if you wanted to contact someone to get certain wrestlers, there was a contact, and she was the contact for like all the women's wrestlers. She had a training school, so yeah, Fabulous Moolah.
Yeah, this chick.
To the women, and then years later, stuff came out about her kind of abusing her power.
Yeah, but she would like wrestle on like USA Network and stuff. She was on like Vince McMahon was in charge of the WWF.
That's much later on. That's like going into the 90s, but she was like running, she was in charge of all the women back in like the 70s and like way before there was there was cable and national TV like that.
All right, but she was. I just heard like she was like a horrible lady. She would like pimp them out. And stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that came out about her. Even like the way she would train women, she wouldn't. There was stories about her not training them as well as they could because she didn't want any of them to ever be better than her, and she herself wasn't like. She would do a lot of the kind of like hair pulling type wrestling. The girls slapping each other. Where like in Japan, the women wrestlers legitimately were like fighters. But in America, it was kind of held back because the woman who was in charge of it couldn't be that good. And the stories, at least, are that she kind of held back other women from being able to get that good because she didn't want them taking her spot.
That makes sense because there were no women wrestlers until like Wendy Richter. Like she was like the first one. That's the one.
I mean, there were, but they were generally seen as almost like back in the day. You'd have like there was like midget wrestling, there was like the sideshow, and the women's wrestlers were kind of put in that category.
And then there was Glow, which was awesome. The Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, which I would watch.
Yeah.
It was more like a comedy show. But
the show on Netflix, I thought was real. Yeah, that Glow, I watched that. That was really good.
Yeah, but that was a real show when I was a kid.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And those women were hot, and I was a little kid. I'm like, wow, that's when I knew I was attracted to women. I would watch them run around.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. So
if not for the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, Ray would still be up in the air.
Yeah, it'd still be. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what team I'm on. But that was, yeah. So I don't know. That's my favorite television show from back in the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Glow from. Yeah, Americana. She was like, that's the one with the American Tina Ferrari. She became a real wrestler, like in the WWF.
That's Ivory, right?
Or Ivory, yeah. She became a real wrestler, and it was a fucking great show. I don't know, it was one of my favorites.
This is great.
All right, I'm just letting you know. Ray's second virginity looks like a sex offender's hoodie, but Matt's not wearing sleeves. Leo Gunn gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Leo Gunn. Mr. Noodle. Ray Shabuka gig in Lewistown, Maine. And then he says something not that I can't. Is that where that shooting happened in Maine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Prayers go out to them. Thoughts and prayers. All right, back to the fucking. All right. So I was just telling you the shows I like. How about you don't do a women's wrestling trash show, Tracie?
I mean, it sounds great.
She said she wasn't that into it. What are you doing for Halloween, Ray?
I'm all right. I got fucking topics. I was just trying to get Tracie involved.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for getting me
Tracie.
Tracie, what are you doing for Halloween?
Yeah,
I'm staying home. I don't really like Halloween.
She doesn't go out anywhere.
You're not doing any Halloween parties, even anything?
No, I don't do Halloween. I don't participate in holidays. I'm a Jehovah.
I haven't done like I'll go to like a friend's party, but since with running Comedy Fight Club, we do Halloween character roast battles every year. So the Halloween roasts are always fun.
Who are you gonna be?
Yeah, who are you gonna be?
I'm hosting, so I just get like I got a Mr. Incredible costume this year, but the battles, our main event is Taylor Swift versus Israel this year.
All right,
who's gonna be Israel?
Patrick Haggerty.
And who's going to be Taylor?
Sarah Barnett.
I thought you were going to say Patrick Haggerty as well.
No. It's fun. We got some of them we have Ashton Kutcher versus Abraham Lincoln. Some of them don't really make sense. Alec Baldwin is going against the woman he shot. It'll be a fun time.
Oh, Alec. We don't talk bad about Alec here. Did we lose Ray?
I think she deserved it.
Did we lose Ray?
Did we lose Ray?
Is it our show now?
I think it's our show. I think we're going to actually have a fun dynamic now.
This is great. Okay. What do you want to talk about, Matt?
I don't know. So I'm not a big reality TV show person besides like I've watched sports reality shows.
If I was talking about reality TV, we could talk about damn it.
Ray's back. Fun's over.
What the fuck happened?
Where'd you go, Ray?
I think I accidentally I was gonna click on what we're gonna talk about next, but no, fucking what I missed. I missed my own show. Tracie kicked me out.
I was gonna ask.
I wish I had the power.
Jesus.
As somebody, I'm sure there's other people watch too. As someone who doesn't watch reality TV at all, what would be the one you'd recommend to be like the first one to watch to get you into it?
The one that I watch without doing a podcast on because I just really like to enjoy it is Love After Lockup.
Okay.
Love After Lockup. Yeah, dude, what's up with people getting married while in prison? I didn't know that. How's that fucking even possible? That should be
anything is
illegal.
possible when you trust in the Lord.
There you go.
That is insane to get married. Like I didn't know. Like Vandersloot got married in prison and had a child while in prison. How did he get to fucking? Did they fuck when she was visiting him?
Conjugal visits.
Or sometimes when you have a visit in the visiting room, you could, do some stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, he did some stuff.
Yeah. It's amazing.
That's not I mean, there's crazy things people do in prison a lot crazier than getting married. Some people convert to Islam.
I just think that's insane, though, that you can get married. And does that not blow your minds, too? That you can.
I love it. I love this. I love this for all of the people that do it. I think that the best part is sometimes when they get married by proxy, where they're not even there together and they just kind of like sign paperwork. And then they're like, all right, you're married and you guys never had a ceremony. You were never there. It's amazing.
It's because it's love after lockup. So is it usually they got out and then met someone?
Well, so it started off with love after lockup. Then there's life during lockup. Then there's love during lockup. Like there's so many.
There's so much love. There's
just so much love. There's so much lockup. So there's all different variations of they're in jail, they're out of jail. It's just beautiful. I really
did they meet like when
some met before, some met after, some met during.
How do they meet?
What's the craziest story?
Some met during because they do pen pal things, or
I knew it. That's where they get them is pen pal, and it's always the women people reaching out to the prisoner.
No.
Now, how does a prisoner? What are the?
Oh yeah. There's equal women outside, men inside. Like it's equal. But also, I just really like it because the other way that you can meet is if you ask like your friend, like you'll hook up your friend with like your girlfriend's friend. You know what I mean? Like on the outside, and they some of these girls are like, well, my friend was dating his roommate.
And then they meet up that way.
Right. And then they meet up that way.
You think what's a better strategy, dating apps or trying to find a pen pal in jail?
I mean, trying to find a pen pal in jail is much easier. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to, it's equal quality.
She doesn't have a lot of options.
Right. Because it's like, they're not busy.
They're
exactly. She doesn't respond if she doesn't, out of jail, she doesn't respond to your text. Who knows what's going on? She doesn't respond to your letter when she's in jail. She's not into you.
Right.
Well, also, like I wouldn't trust them on giving you all your mail.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
If this girl's not responding to me, I'll be like, no, she wants me. The guard's just not giving her my letters.
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
I would assume, like, you think the guards give everyone their mail?
Well,
aren't guards
also now there's a lot of apps that people use, so it's not.
How do you have apps in prison?
They have apps in prison.
What?
They do video visits. They do. You could send like pictures back and forth. You send letters via an app.
Who's your favorite character on this prison lockup?
I mean, it's like a rotating thing. It's not really like they're following anyone for many seasons. And I love them all equally. I just love them all.
I remember in college, me and my roommates one night randomly found the show Tough Love.
Which one is that? There's so many.
It was like, this is like 7 or 8 years ago at least, but it was just this guy, maybe Dr. Steve, I don't remember his name, but he was just like, there were these women who were single, and then they would do these like kind of group therapy sessions, but really he was just like mean to them and like brutally honest with them. And we just like stumbled upon it. It was like,
so it's just every relationship.
Yeah. Well, no, he was like the doctor trying to like help them find men.
Right.
And
so it's like being in a relationship.
Yeah, but because all of the women were like, it was just a whole bunch of fuck ups with a fuck up doctor, basically. Right. And it was kind of fun to watch because you would just get this woman who's just like, they're like, the thing here is that some people think you're a gold digger. And she goes, well, we are in a recession right now.
Yeah, anyone I would date, I would look like a gold digger. Because
should we get you a girlfriend in jail?
Do I need a girlfriend? One of the podcasts is trying to hook me up with a sex worker.
What about a girl in jail? Would you date a girl in jail if she was just like in for something not too big? She was like reformed And then she
I know
does.
because I'd have to have sexual relations with. I don't. If I'm not fucking a girl, I don't want her as my girlfriend.
Well, how
Yeah, but
long? And
you're getting
if you,
there.
You really vibe with her. What's the longest she can? She's only in there for 6 more
That's
months.
what I'm saying. We'll do a short stay, girl.
Yeah.
A short stay girl.
Yeah,
what is she in jail for? It depends on the crime.
I mean, what are you what are you accepting? Maybe some drugs. She was just doing drugs and now she's sober. She's clean. She's in the recovery in jail.
She found Jesus.
I don't know. I mean, if you want her to find Jesus, we could find you anything you want. That's the greatest part about this is that you tell me what you want.
With the U.S. prison system, there's an infinite amount there, right? We actually have a lot of options here.
Yeah.
Got a lot of options here.
We have a for-profit prison system in this country. It's actually a pretty decent dating pool, probably.
Yeah.
All right. How do I get this started, Tracie?
I'll help you. We'll find out what websites they use and we'll get you on there.
All right. We're gonna find me.
We'll make you a profile. Yeah, why not?
But we're not an item.
What are you busy? What are you busy, right?
No, I'm right here, man.
Okay, so there you go.
I'm sitting right here. I got my coffee stained sweatshirt, and I'm gonna meet.
You got your little guys on top of the dresser.
Got my bobbleheads here, man. Fuck yeah! I got my little Brett Favre thing.
Guys, if your listeners definitely know like what websites you can go to. Guys, make sure you're sending Ray suggestions on prison websites and finding him a girlfriend because I think that this is not the worst idea that we've ever had.
Find me a prison girl. I will do it on the show. Well,
also, what are you doing telling women to get rid of their puppets when you have that many bobbleheads?
Yes, I know. I was saying she's an attractive lady. She didn't need to have puppets on dates with her. But I want her to follow her dreams. Bring the puppets everywhere you want. Brian Kowalczyk. I met LaShawn Day when she was serving her time, and she's amazing. Love of my life. Serving a 3 times life sentence, but she's so sweet and introduced me to all her inmate friends. So love. I love supplying the dildo. So there you go. Someone it worked out for. I don't know who LaShonda Day is or whatever. I couldn't date a murderer.
Okay, we're not gonna hook you up with a murderer.
Well, also, who did she kill and why?
Right, well, thank you. Here. Especially, when women are in jail for killing someone, there's a story behind it.
There better be a good story.
It's always premeditated too.
Why did she kill like a guy who was beating the shit out of her and then she finally had enough, or did she kill him for having too many bubbles?
Jennifer Lopez.
There's a wide range.
Lopez. Yeah. Jennifer Lopez. What a shit movie that was. Enough.
That movie. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it wasn't a good movie. I watched it with her and I was like, it's like all right, whatever. But that movie stunk. You know what I did see? Because people always talk about the movie Jaws. And I never really watched the movie Jaws, but I watched it and I watched Jaws 2 accidentally. And I'm like, this is the movie? This movie sucks. And like, I thought they were supposed to be on a boat and everything. And then someone pointed out I actually watched Jaws 2 where the shark gets electrocuted. And then I watched Jaws 1 and I see the difference. Jaws 1, the first Jaws is a great movie because it's all new, the whole shark thing. Yeah, the first one's good because it's all about they got to like catch the shark and they got the one character who like breaks the radio that because he wants to like catch a shark himself. Does like Jaws never would have killed him if the Coast Guard would have came and saved the day. But the one dude like purposely breaks the radio. The first Jaws is great, is what I'm saying. But Jaws 2 is a piece of fucking garbage. I was like, this is the movie everyone gives a fuck about? This movie fucking sucks. You fucking knew the fucking story. I'm like, I thought they had all these great lines. And yeah, it was Jaws 2. But that's what happens when you try to watch movies.
Riveting.
For free. Stop it, Tracie. You tell me a good story movie. It's your turn. Huh?
I mean, it's not my podcast.
It is now. I fucking left.
I mean, leave.
And then you tell the fucking stories of the movie.
I think Tracie just submitted her answer to yesterday's poll, right?
It was just a mock poll.
Jesus Christ. What's your all-time favorite movie? Give me 3 of your favorite movies.
This
Tracie.
isn't my podcast.
You're a guest on this podcast, and I ask guest questions on my
love
podcast.
when men yell at me. I really love when men scream to the top of their lungs at me.
Hell yeah. You're calling me a man. I like it. This is
Yeah, this is step one to becoming a man, Ray. Belittle a woman who you asked to be a guest on your show.
This is step one to having a girlfriend in jail.
Yes.
All right, Trace, Matt. I'm a dude. You ask me name a favorite movie. I'll say Big Lebowski.
Is this a movie? Is this a movie podcast?
Yes, I'm doing a movie thing right now.
I would have never agreed to do this podcast if this was a movie podcast.
My problem is I can't narrow down my favorite movie because there's been 10 Fast and Furious movies.
Well, did Tracy really leave?
Oh,
imagine.
No.
Soon though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ray is the Godfather 3 of this episode. Oh, Jesus Christ. You don't have a movie you like, Tracy? You don't have a go-to movie you like?
Of course I do. I have a lot of movies that I like.
So what's a movie you like?
Thank you so much for asking. I thought you'd never ask in a very nice way, Ray. I enjoy a lot of movies. I like The Bronx Tale.
That's a great movie.
Goodfellas, Clueless. These are classics. And they're all in the
Clueless
same genre.
That was the most Italian girl 3 movies I've ever heard in my life. You had Bronx Tale, Goodfellas, and then I'm also a girl, so
yeah.
Clueless.
Don't forget. Don't forget I'm also very small-brained.
Dude, I think it's hilarious. Like everything that speaking of which, you'll like this, Tracy.
Will I?
Yeah, you're Italian. Frankie Valli.
Yeah, what about him?
He's doing one last tour. He announced it yesterday. Do you have that? I sent that to you. 89 years young.
I think maybe stop. I mean, what's next? He's going to run for president?
No, I don't. Why doesn't he retire? He's still going.
Maybe he wants to die on stage. He wants to die doing what he loves. He doesn't look bad. He doesn't look bad.
Would you do him? He kind of looks like Wolf Blitzer.
No, he's not for me.
But you know you liked Frankie Valli. You're Italian. You had to. It's part of the deal.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm Jewish. I wouldn't fuck an 89-year-old Jewish woman.
No, I'm not saying you have to have sex with him, but I like Frank. I've seen him in concert. He doesn't sing anymore. He'll start the song, and then he'll literally just start lip singing, and everyone else sings the song. But he's back. He's back on the road. So good job, Frankie Valli. And I want to get some. Tracy, you're a lady.
Question mark, yeah.
Britney Spears, her new book.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't read it or listened to it. I mean, let's get real. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to listen to it if I do anything.
Well, the big thing, the big bombshell she put out in this book is, in her memoirs, is that she had an abortion with Justin Timberlake's baby.
Yeah.
So, some people are saying that she says in the book, at least quoted in the article, that Justin said he wasn't ready to be a father and that she decided to have an abortion and he did not oppose it. Now, do you feel that, I mean, she could say what she wants to say, who cares, but how would you feel? Is that like a little too much to reveal?
What do you mean? As far as how would I feel if I was Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, that she's like announced this, like,
I mean, this is real. This is her truth too. You can't just, that's fine.
I feel like if someone's going to reveal the abortion story in a couple, the woman probably has the more is more. It'd be weird if Justin Timberlake wrote a book and was like, so this girl I dated 15 years ago had an abortion.
Yeah, not naming names.
Yeah.
Knife.
So, okay. I mean, I'm fine. I just wanted to know. Okay.
I think it's totally fine. Also,
I think she should write a second memoir and call it "Oops, I Did It Again."
About
all the rest of her abortions.
Yeah.
But that was
Britney seems fine now, though.
Yeah, she's doing Instagram videos, dancing with knives. She's great.
She's great.
She cut herself in that video. Did you see that? That someone called. I don't know how they called a psychiatric ward on her for dancing with knives, but like, yeah, she had to like go meet with someone.
She's not great.
Yeah. Ray, I gotta go.
I know you gotta go. You had to go at 1:45.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, it's you and me, Tracy. We got another.
Who else? Can we bring someone else in?
It's you and me.
Matt, is anyone in your apartment besides you?
I don't think so, actually. No, both my roommate's out right now.
Are your parents around?
No, I don't live with my parents.
damn
It's you and me, lady. What do you got coming up, Matt? Where can people
Comedy
see you?
Fight Club, a live show if you're in New York City every Sunday night, 9 p.m. at Room 52. This Sunday, October 29th, is the Halloween show. If you can't make it out to a live show, youtube.com/Comedy Fight Club to watch all the battles. And Buff Boys podcast with me and Joe Gorman. And I'm at Real Matt Maran on Twitter and Instagram.
Nice, buddy. Thanks. I might be in New York City this Sunday. I gotta be in Scranton this weekend.
Yeah, let me know if you're in New York. Come and judge Fight Club.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I probably will because I gotta take care of some stuff in New York City. So I'll be around. I wasn't planning on being around, but I'm gonna be around.
Yeah, and if Tracie, if you're down to judge sometime, let me know. I'll have you on.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got in a fight with the entire crowd, Tracie. Can you believe it? My
I
charming
can't believe
personality?
it.
I got in a fight with the entire crowd at Fight Club as a judge because
Yeah.
You got in a fight with 3 to 4 people? This is crazy.
It was like 25 people. I got
pretty good.
Yeah, they were fucking bullying me. Can you imagine someone bullying me, Tracie?
I can't believe it.
Jesus, I got to fight back. All right, thank you, Matt. I'll talk
All
to you
right.
soon.
Bye,
see you
Matt. I'll
later.
miss you
Thanks for
very
having
much.
me.
Check
Take
on
care.
me later. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Tracie. So yeah,
Okay, so now it's just us.
fuck yeah, man. And you're gonna be on my show at the Stand
Yeah, when is that?
Tuesday, November 14th.
Yeah, it's not up on the website yet. I looked.
Oh, it's not. I will
not.
change that. I'm gonna get that up. So far it's you, me, Goots, and Mark Norman on the
Oh
show.
my gosh.
So yeah, we'll have a
What a
good
dream.
time. Why you make it sound like everything? They don't know that you're being sarcastic.
Maybe I'm not.
They think you literally don't like me, Tracie.
Oh, I love you. Why would I
Jesus
do your show if
Christ.
I didn't like you? I love you. I talk very nice about you to people, not in front of your face.
Yes, Jesus, the stuff I put up with, Tracie.
I
With friends like these, I tell you.
know. You
Come
need
on.
to have Brian McKenna on. Do you know Brian McKenna?
I know the name. I don't. Who
He does Kevin's podcast all the time.
Oh,
You
he
guys would get
does?
along really well. Yeah, he's so funny.
So you knew of Kevin's podcast before I booked you on it.
I did.
So you were ready for it. See, now what I tell you,
I was
like,
ready for it.
my chats are gonna be. They're mean to me. They're not mean to my.
No, they're
guests.
pretty mean in general.
Oh,
But it's okay. Listen, I accept it. It's fine. I know what I signed up for.
yeah. You.
But
yeah,
you should
you're-
definitely have Brian McKenna on. He's very funny.
All right, I'll have Brian McKenna on, and yeah, I think also when I'm in New York, I think I'm gonna do some at Gas Digital because I can use a studio. So to get some clips, I gotta go viral.
You got to go viral, and not
gotta
just
go
for
viral,
not just for
Tracie.
your viruses.
First, I have to have sex before I can have a virus.
Eh,
I have to have sex. They want me to have a sex with a sex worker.
why? Who's they?
Essentially, producer Andy at MLC. He's gonna. He knows an Asian lady that will have sex with me. That's athletic lady, my type of lady. I haven't seen her yet, but I'm a little nervous. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that idea.
Are you into athletic Asian women? Is that your thing?
Yeah, they're not bad.
No, but I'm saying is like that your
yeah,
thing?
I'm a fan of. I like Asian women, but I also like athletic women. I think it's more like athletic women that I'm.
Okay.
But I don't know.
So he found a sex worker that's willing to hook up with you, isn't it? Just like all of them are willing, and then you just have to have the money.
Yeah, I don't even think
Isn't
money's
that how-
involved in this. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. She's willing to do it pro bono.
Yeah.
Pro boner.
I'm like a write-off on a pro bono. I'm like a write-off on her taxes, I guess. I have no
Okay.
idea. I have no idea how this is.
Do you
work.
think that she has to, just like in good faith, do a few guys for free every year?
I don't know. I guess that's a way of giving back.
Okay.
I guess that's a way of giving.
Yeah.
I don't know though. How would you feel about having sex with a sex worker? I think
It's
that
not for
seems like a
me.
lot of. That's like a lot of pressure.
It's not for me.
Yeah,
But if it's
all
for
right.
you, I'm not judging you. I just do think that you can maybe just pick up a woman and maybe start a connection with her.
I know it's.
I do. I
difficult.
see. I don't hate you. I'm encouraging you to get out there.
We're gonna find me a girlfriend in prison. That's.
I
our
would
next
love to
step.
find you a girlfriend in prison. It's like a good way to pass the time, if nothing
Yeah.
else.
It's like playing the lottery. Like, hey, this number might hit. Like you just
You
like
never
all right.
know. You throw enough shit to the wall, something sticks, right?
Yeah. So what do I got to do? I got to buy envelopes. a stationery and stamps,
Yeah, I mean, you could just do loose leaf.
loose leaf. Pick up a pen, right? What if I?
Yeah, maybe I'll get you a notebook that you could just like. It has perforated edges, and you could just tear it out.
They do. Although you can't do that. I don't know about you because I use notebooks all the time.
Right.
Because I pick up pens and I write jokes, Tracy.
Yeah, no, I know you do. You're very funny.
But when I take a sheet of paper out of my notebook, that notebook's like ruined because the frizzles get in the.
Right, but we're gonna get you the perforated kind where you could just rip it out cleanly.
All right, and then we're gonna.
Do you want me to get you? I'm gonna get you. Okay, this is what we need to get.
All right,
We need to get
do it.
you number one a microphone, a USB microphone.
Yeah, I do have. I was using it yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, where the hell I put? But it doesn't work with my computer.
So it's not a USB mic. That's the problem.
I got a new computer because my computer like died. But my mixer, which I just bought not that long ago.
You don't need. You just need a USB mic.
All right.
Just
B&H. I'll do that on
You
New.
can do it on Amazon. Amazon. Just go to Amazon. Guys, can you please fund? I mean, you're funding Ray for so many things. Fund him a nice USB mic with some clear sound. Get him a nice notebook that he could tear the pages out cleanly.
You're saying that like I can't do this stuff myself.
I mean, you know what? You have so many nice supportive fans, and it would be nice if they, just supported that. And then, you're going to need some stamps, guys. Ray needs some stamp money, and maybe some nice pens. What kind of pens do you like, Ray?
Any kind of pen. It's not
something that would be easy for you to write with. And I don't know, maybe a little bit, maybe some stickers that you could put on just show your personality.
I do have rock bottom stickers.
Oh, wonderful!
Fans at shows, so yeah.
So let's get Ray some things so that he could just meet someone beautiful and wonderful that is totally invested in him and has nothing better to do all day long than to just pay attention to him.
I like it. See, what a nice supportive friend.
I care. I care.
Hell yeah.
I think a lot of your fans are they're probably going to send you some, what are they called? Super chats now for all of these supplies.
We do have super chats to read. Ray P. Mr. Ray. If a chick hooks up with Ray right after getting out of prison, how long before she hangs herself? Brooks from Shawshank style. Oh, man. Ray P. Mr. Ray. That's... Hopefully she doesn't hang herself. Hopefully she hangs around with me. See?
She is going to hang. Yeah, she'll just hang.
Chris Mack. Google JPay, but without the period. I'll have to check that out. I will have to check that out. Jimmy I. Ray, Matt is gone. Do the anti-Shuli views now. Oh, he's saying because I don't have a Jewish person on here.
Right.
Beloved chatter, Tracy, would you say that show you are on with Mark Norman is your show? Why does Ray say it's his show?
Well, why don't you all come out and see whose show it is?
Yeah, yes.
I'd love to meet you all in person.
Yeah. What is Mark Norman's on the show. Tracy's on the show. Yes, they are the stars of the show.
Yeah.
But I'm the host of the show.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yes. The name of the show is Infamous Rays. I don't know why it's not on the website, but yeah, I will have
it's not on the website. I've been trying to put it on my website, but I cannot.
Oh shit. I will have them put out. Franklin Sheckler, Tracy, are we going to crowdfund a suit for Ray? I do have a suit. My dad died and I have all his suits. So
did you bury him in anything?
Yeah, he was buried in a suit. You know what I should have done going back in time? Like, why's it got to be the nicest suit? Why can't I have the nice suit? How about a second?
Right.
Now
you were like, can't we bury him in a sweatsuit? You're Italian. Did you bury him in a tracksuit?
No, my dad's a very sharp dresser. He's a way sharper dresser than I am.
I don't know.
My dad was a good man. When he wasn't shooting dogs, he was a very good man.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for bringing that up.
Well, the one dog had rabies. I think the other dog, I don't know why. I
don't know, man. Okay.
We had Franklin Sheckler. Just quote him a price, Tracy.
He's saying I'm a sex worker.
Brian Kowalczyk. Towards your Tinder. He's out there somewhere. Thank you. It's going to hook me up, Brian.
Good.
Dang lizard. Dang lizard. So Ray, you demanded to be on BS, got called out for never listening, proved it on the show, and KB predictably dunked on you. Why did Carlos seem angry? Dang, this guy used to be a fan of mine. He's been on my Patreon. Now he doesn't
Right.
like me. But
Oh no.
dang, Lizard, we're try to win you back. I try to win you back someday. Chris Math, that site is how you email inmates, Ray. Google it. Oh, so I can email.
Yeah, you can email them. You can communicate that with them via app, via website. It's gonna be great.
What about you? Do you date online?
No, I'm not dating
No?
anyone. I'm over it. No, absolutely not. I'm career driven.
Is your career? I'm clearly career driven. Look
Yeah,
at me.
no, you're doing good.
I'm
You are doing
fucking-
well.
I wouldn't say I'm doing well. I'm here.
You're doing
I'm
great.
here.
You're doing great.
Dang, Lizard Ray, did you make lamps for Tukey out of humans? All right, maybe I'm winning them back. I don't know. Dang Lizard, dang Lizard. I'm trying. I'm trying. Dang Lizard. But yeah, my dad. What was it like? I knew you grew up in Queens.
I did.
How many siblings do you have? What's
One. I have one
one?
sibling. Yes.
Sister, brother?
I have an older brother.
Older brother.
Yeah.
That's why you liked wrestling. And
I didn't like it. I had to watch it.
What's it?
I didn't like it. I had to watch it.
Oh, 'cause
It
you
was
got,
on the
like,
TV. Yeah, there was one TV. You know, what are you gonna do?
What would you rather be watching? What was your go-to?
Like nothing. I'd rather have been seeing a blank screen.
You,
I hate wrestling. I actually hate wrestling.
But you liked. I know you had to like Saved by the Bell. You obviously.
Yeah, I
liked,
love
like,
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah,
Saved by the Bell was great.
that seems like that would be in your wheelhouse. What got you all into all these teen trash talk shows? Or
I think that I used to watch Maury a lot because I'm classy like that. And it was like, the out of control teens. And then when 16 and Pregnant came on, it was like, ooh, and then that turned into Teen Mom. So it was kind of Maury was the gateway drug.
so that was the gateway drug, and then
Yeah.
and then you're like, I gotta trash these people. I've listened to a couple episodes. I didn't hear you be mean to people.
I'm not really mean. I mean,
Yeah.
we recap the episodes.
Yeah. And who's your all-time favorite character on these?
Just all of them are great. I don't have anything. No,
All
these
of
people.
them?
Here's the thing: your fans don't watch these shows, so they wouldn't know, regardless.
I'm trying to find some common ground.
I know you
before-
are. I hate talking about reality TV. It's all I do all day long.
All right.
I'm more than my reality TV.
I'm going to talk about this other Hassan Minaj, the comedian.
Yeah.
We all know Hassan. So he
Yeah.
came out. He rebutted. He's offers a detailed response to the New Yorker story that his jokes were misleading.
Yeah.
He kind of apologizes to it to some degree. I don't know if he really. If you want to put that up, Andy, great. If you see it, I don't know if you need to apologize as a comedian.
I mean, listen, it is what it is. This was definitely. I don't know if you could defend his lies with comedy, but it was a little. It was bizarre. What he did was bizarre.
It did make him look like a victim. I guess it is where it's not really jokes. You're making yourself look like a victim, but I think him doing this rebuttals, kind of like your take, it works out for him because it just gives him more press.
Yeah,
It just shines more light on him. So in a weird way,
keeps the story going.
Yeah. So in a weird way, him getting called out for misleading jokes works in his favor because it just gets more eyeballs on him.
I mean, I guess, but you're getting called out for being inauthentic.
Yeah, and it definitely was misleading. The like saying people are racist when people were not being racist to you. But the one thing that I did think that because I did read some of the article, I guess he called out a specific girl that did not go to prom with him.
Yes,
because saying her family wouldn't let her because
and she said that that's not true.
Yeah, but not only that, somehow her name got out.
Yeah.
Like she ended up getting doxxed and like getting
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is more than just, this is more than just comedy and saying like, oh, I embellished. This is bizarre behavior.
Yeah, that I didn't like. But also, how did her name come? Does he say her name in the special?
I don't know. I don't watch anything that he has ever done. I've literally never watched him.
But giving him like that's what I don't get. If I
mean, maybe he
joke,
gave enough context clues for people to figure out who exactly he was talking about, or at least people in his life.
yeah, like I do a joke on my dry bar special about a girl, Sarah. There, I just said her name, who stood me up for my first
Right,
time
but that
I
was probably
ever
true.
going on a date. She did stand me up.
Right, so that was true. So you don't have to worry about that.
But at the same time, like for people to find out who that was, I guess if you grew up with me, you
right,
could, like,
but you're not saying anything that was not true.
Yeah,
you're not claiming that her whole family was racist. I mean, you're just saying that she stood you up, which was a true story. That's fine.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, but there's no reason to put her name in it or whatever. I'm assuming he had to put her name in it. How did they put 2 and 2 together to find out who the hell it was?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I do not know, but maybe they, he obviously gave enough clues that people figured out who it was.
Well, I think whether people like him or not, this is putting more eyeballs on him. And it's going to make more people watch his comedy.
We'll see. I mean, question mark. It might make people not want to do business with him though.
Oh, you're saying it might hurt him that way. Now that could be a thing. Yeah, I'm not saying that's not true. That could very much so be true. I could see people not wanting to, what do you call it? All right, I missed the super chat. Let me.
Oh no, yeah, let's do all the super chats because I got to get out of here too.
Aren't topics supposed to be topical? This story is a month old, you dolt.
Well, the response wasn't a month old.
Response is not a month.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now Tracie's like enough. She's like I could shit on Ray, but when you shit on Ray,
don't talk about my beau.
Yeah, you're like enough's enough. You guys gotta gotta be nicer. So yeah, the response is brand new, but yeah, but that story is old. All right, that's fair. I'll get ready to wrap up. I don't want to keep. I feel like you're a hostage when you do my podcast.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like a hostage too, but it's okay. Sometimes that's what you have to do. No, I'm kidding, Ray. You're amazing. You know that you're one of my faves. Stop.
Jesus,
you and I get along so well. I don't know why people think we hate each other.
Oh man,
do we not?
Yeah, we're like this. I tell you, like fucking this. And yeah, I'm gonna get that show on the website. I don't know why it's not on the website, but I will email the booker right now. Like, hey man, can you put this on the website?
Good idea.
So we could start selling some tickets because that show usually sells out. It usually doesn't sell out. But if it's not on the website, guess what? It's not going to sell out.
It's not going to
sell out.
It's not even going to sell.
So you got to put it on the website.
Well, if you guys are in New York and you want to come out, make sure you come out because I'd love to meet you all.
We do get some podcast fans that come out.
Yeah, I want to meet them.
You'll meet some. Hopefully, Tommy Seven Names. Hopefully, we see him. Hopefully, we see Teamster Tim. Maybe Fred Harper, who probably will draw you a character.
Wow.
That's what he drew of me.
I love that.
He's a famous artist that's a fan of my comedy for some reason. For some reason, he likes my comedy. More, you should check it out. 2 #1 specials this year. Life Without Balconies on iTunes and Amazon, and then 40 and Simple on Dry Bar Comedy. Subscribe to my Patreon, patreon.com/Ray DeVito, youtube.com/RayDevi for my stand-up clips. Also Ray.DeVito on Twitter @Ray DeVito. And Tracie, where can people find you?
I thought you'd never ask.
Yes, I'm asking. I'm asking it, Tracie.
Find me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter @TrixieTuzini, TrixieTuzzini, TracieCarnazzo.com for all of my podcasts. If you listen to 90 Day Fiance, if you watch 90 Day Fiance, Teen Mom, Catfish, check out my podcast. And we're going to be doing, we're doing Vanderpump Rules right now. We're going to be doing Jersey Shore. So everything is at TracieCarnazzo.com. Thanks, Ray.
All right. And I do. So how are we going to do this? You set up the game plan because I will reach out to some ladies.
I'm gonna look into it, guys. We're gonna get Ray a nice prison GF. I'm excited.
So I can finally be the stable one.
You can finally exactly.
I'm gonna look like the clear. That's what you got to do. That's why, yeah, that's what you got to do. All right,
love
thank you for joining us. I love all you guys.
Bye,
That's
guys.
the
Make sure you
show.
follow me.
Peace.
Bye.
What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter. I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut.